What's up, everybody? OldSchoolNYCGamer here once again, and I'm just on my way over to a local Goodwill. I just got a tip on something that was really cool, so I want to go over there, check it out, and hopefully it might be something cool. Who knows? And I just have to spot this. I think it's just so freaking funny. The box Atari 7800, and look what they're asking. Yeah, this was just put out a couple days ago, and even better, they're even asking $7.99 for this, which is freaking ridiculous. Yeah, the managers here, they're pretty much clueless. This is why I don't go to Goodwills no more. And even better, if you could see, $5.99 for a sports game, and $49.99 for a Wii. So yeah, Goodwill's got to get it together, because this is why gamers do not come here to shop anymore, especially in the bigger cities. Holy freaking crap! $100 for a box Atari 7800. I understand this is Goodwill, ladies and gentlemen, but you gotta be freaking kidding me to pay that much for something that really, even in the box in that condition, at best maybe might go for $70. And that's at maybe, you know, another store, but you're a thrift store. But once again, people, this proves my point even with Goodwill, and I know a lot of other YouTubers have been doing videos like this about how much stuff is going for now, because, you know, once again, this is a thrift store, and I understand, but Goodwill, if you look into it, ladies and gentlemen, they don't treat their employees great. You know, there's a lot of horror stories about this. Whereas, you know, Salvation Army, you know, kind of, you know, is kind of the same thing, but at least when they donate the money that you see going in there, it actually goes to charity, where Goodwill just goes into their pocket. So, you know, that's one thing about the, you know, the problem with Goodwill is that the managers mostly are the ones who are setting the prices. They're going on eBay, not even through Amazon or anything else, just going through eBay to see how much this stuff is going for, and it's ridiculous. And I'll be surprised if I go back there in a few days and that actually does sell. I mean, but then again, you know, for the people who price this out, there are even stupider people who will pay that much for something like that, when, you know, I tell people, always shop around. You can always find a good deal if you look. You know, one recent video, I don't know if I actually ever posted a video, but I know I did put a picture of it on my Facebook fan page, was some local flea market out in Chelsea. Guy wanted $90 for the for Atari 7800 with controllers, a bunch of games, and when I asked him, I wanted the one game that was worth $3. He tried to charge me $10, and I basically told him to piss off, because that's not happening. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, you know, I actually want to see another video game crash happening, because too many resellers are out there are just flooding the market and just gouging people. It's ridiculous. So, I mean, that's my little rant. That's my little take on this whole thing, this quick video here. So people, you know, leave me your thoughts. You know, what do you think about the whole Goodwill situation? What do you think about it? And that's about it. You know, you can always feel free to check me on Facebook and Twitter, and that's about it. So have a good one, everybody, and take care. Cheers.